You know, each person is individual, and we cannot forget that a lot of who we are and how we approach relationships especially has to deal with how we attach to our primary caregivers. Oh, it's so great to see you guys. Thanks for watching. Can I ask you for a favor, if you don't mind? Can you write down, "I feel terrific today" in the comment section below? Help me engage with you. I want to connect with you. I want to authentically know how you're doing. And also, if you have any questions that maybe I can answer for you in a video, I would love to do that for you. So don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe and share and tell all of your friends about the connections that you're making. And I will see ya on the flip side. Hey guys, it's Terry. It's so great to see you. How's your heart? How's your heart today? You see I'm wearing a Leo blouse. I'm going to be talking about 2 astrology books that I have checked out. And I wanted to review them for you here and share them with you. And in honor of that, I wanted to also show off this really awesome blouse that was custom made for me by M&L Design Store. I have their linked below on this YouTube video, and I'll also have links to these books as well in case you choose to purchase them and buy them yourself. So this is, I guess you can call a product review. So as y'all know, I'm an energist. I'm not an astrologer. I don't do the astro, but I know enough about it that I can tap into the energies and the frequencies of the cosmos. So it is something that I love and I adore. Astrology is super complicated. I'd love to say it's so easy, and it's more than just being your sun sign. It's more than just, "Hey baby, what's your sun sign?" It can be super complicated. One of the aspects of astrology, which I don't know anybody who isn't interested in relationships, is called synastry, where it's compatibility, basically. Like, how compatible are you with someone else? And of course, this can be for romantic relationships, platonic relationships, coworkers, friends, family, the whole thing, right? So because astrology can get complicated, it's really best to have a professional do your charts. And what they'll do is they will compare and contrast where your natal information, meaning where, like the information of when you were born, like you will always need for any chart that you pull or gets pulled for you, your birth date, birth time, and the exact location of where you were born. And of course, with astrology, it's going to be a geocentric point of view from Earth. So it's as if you're capturing a snapshot of what the cosmos look like on the date, time, and location of where you are, where you were born. So I have here 2 relationship astrology books, and I have used these. And I'm going to share with you my thoughts on them. First and foremost, I do feel like you should buy both of them. I don't think one would be, well, that's not true. I do think one would be more useful than the other, but as a fan of astrology, and I am selective as to what I will and won't purchase, I do want to share with you my thoughts. So the first one is called The Astrology of Love and Sex, and it's by Annabelle Gatt. So this is a modern compatibility guide. I have used this. I have found it to be pretty useful. It does primarily focus on sun signs, which is your sun sign typically represents your identity and who you are. So for example, me being Leo, gotta look up Leo. Where you at, Leo? Page 109. It's gonna show you some information, just general about your sign. And then it's gonna tell you some just general information, your personality, your love personality, right? And then it's also gonna go into, first impressions, flirting techniques. I did find a lot of this to be pretty authentic to how I flirt in my dating style. Here's dating style. My approach to relationships. But again, you know, each person is individual, and we cannot forget that a lot of who we are and how we approach relationships especially has to deal with how we attach to our primary caregivers. So anytime we're looking at any type of astrology or anything like that, they're just going to give you generalizations. They're not going to give you your specific information. And that is again because of our relationship to and our attachment to how we were born and how we were raised and what experiences we've had in life that are going to shape personally, you know, what goes on. So it's pretty cool because it tells you all about sex, you know, how are you with sex. And then it goes into you with other sun signs. So Leo and Aries, Leo and Taurus, Leo and Cancer, all the things. And then it'll give you Virgo and all that stuff. So I do find that this book is pretty, it's definitely a good book to have in your library if you are an astro fan and if you are a fan of, you know, relationships and love. But I do feel that it is limited in the fact that it's only sun sign. So that's where this book comes in, and it's called Astrology for Relationships, Your Complete Compatibility Guide to Friends, Lovers, Family, and Colleagues. And it includes the sun, moon, and rising signs. And this is by Jake Register. Okay, again, the link will be down there below for you in the description section. And this book is different in that you have compatibility, for example, with like your moon sign. So like, how are you with someone else's moon sign, right? If you're a Capricorn sun, right? How you might be with family and friends. How are you as a parent? Right? If you're a friend, how are you as a friend if you're a Capricorn? And then this is the cool part here is, for example, sun signs, like who would be your most challenging match, how best to navigate challenges, right? But also like, moon, like your moon sign, right? So my moon sign is in Libra. So for example, where's Libra? Where you at? Where you at, Libra? So, oh my gosh, it just dawned on me why I get along so well with this one person. Okay, so because it's right here. So for example, my moon is in Libra. So I'm going to be, my most compatible moon sign match is going to be a Leo. And then this would be like how to maximize compatibility. So I got to point this out to a friend of mine because her moon is in Leo. My moon is in Libra. And ironically, like we all have the same signs, but just kind of in the different places, and we get along really, really great. But the moon typically represents your feelings and emotions and where you feel the most safe in life. So that's pretty cool. I have to tell her about this. This was my roommate in India. Like we met and boom, all of a sudden we were just like really connected, and we're still really good friends. So I'm gonna bring this up to her and she's gonna love this. Yes, yes. So, and there's also, you know, the different moon signs, sun sign, and of course, rising sign, right? So here we are, rising. So like my rising sign is Sagittarius. Where you at? So I would be most compatible with a Gemini rising sign. So, and again, just remember, this is not end all be all, right? This is just a nice little, snapshot of potentials and possibilities, right? So, but what I like about this book is that it gives a lot more information, and it's almost a bit more synastry than this book. But I do feel like they're both really good books. I feel like they're pretty accurate as well. So that's really exciting. I do highly recommend getting these books. And yeah, when you first meet, well, even if you're in a relationship, you can still look and see what and how this pertains to you. Or when you're just starting to get to know somebody, more and more people are awakening and coming online and probably won't be as offended if you ask them to pull their chart. It is something that I do. And I whenever I have a new date, or I'm, let's just say, more interested in getting to know somebody, just because I go out on a date with a person, I'm not going to just ask them for this information. I would probably see them a little bit before, like maybe 2 or 3 dates. And then I'd be like, hey, and I want to be able to just get some sort of information, get an idea. But again, we have to remember that really how we are in relationships depends on how our caregivers raised us and the attachment that we have to people, situations, and things. So we cannot just rely, we cannot just rely on astrology, just like we cannot just rely on any type of modality that harnesses energy, because we are always the one in charge of our lives based on our choices and decisions. So we are always the one that are creating and choosing our own storylines in our reality. So we should never be held hostage to what a psychic or a medium or energy healer says, or an astrologer, or anything like that. So just remember, you are your own decision maker. You create your own reality, right? So hopefully you'll go out and buy this book, and you'll go ahead and you'll get yourself a custom-made shirt as well. I love this. This is the sign for Leo. I am a lioness, but there's also some really cool stuff on her site as well. Crystals and candles and all the things metaphysical. So that's at M&L Designs. And again, all the links to all these are in and on the description section. I cannot speak. And I just wanted to say thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Buy these things and stay connected, right? Stay connected to yourself, stay connected to your family and friends. And of course, you can stay connected to me by checking me out at terryhuberman.com. And I'll see ya on the flip side.